Hello, this is Shoyan, a Japanese carpenter. Today, I'll finish this space called Tokonoma that is Japanese specific space for the ornament. First, process the materials. This Tokonoma is small, but I use natural woods of zelkova for all members. Even for a thin skirting portion called zokinzuri, I use zelkova. However small the material is, I apply glue on the end section of it to prevent tears. Without applying glue, zelkova tends to tear soon. Before planing it, I'm checking if there is twist. Fortunately, there is no twist. It's very steady timber. Plane the materials by the automatic planer. Start from the floorboards. This board is 60mm thick. Actually, 30mm thickness is enough for this member, but I use this 60mm thick material. Thicker is better to prevent deforming. This is the first time for me to use a material of this thickness for this size of floor. Plane the style as well. Straight grain surface will be the top side, and crosscut grain surface will be the front side. The grain of this material is clear and beautiful. Okay, I've finished planing all members. Next, adjust the edge shape of the whetstone. These days, there are many whetstones of diamond, especially for adjustment of whetstones. But I use whetstones made of fine sand. Then sharpen the blade of the manual plane. It's very hard to plane zelkova. It can be planed only by hard blades. Let's plane it. There are not much wood shavings coming out. I plane it little by little. At the bottom of the surface of the style, make a bigger chamfer. I don't make a chamfer of 45 degrees, but I make it loose angle seen from the front side. This is a special shape of chamfer for styles. Next, plane the floorboard as well. The floorboard is crosscut grain, so it's easier to plane. If it's straight grain, it's hard to plane. I found that this material is very easy to plane. This board is made of very steady zelkova. I think it will not be deformed more in the future. Adjust the shape of the floorboard in the style to fit well. It's difficult to adjust at once. The color of the style and the floorboard is similar, so if there is a gap, it will stand out. If the color is opposite, it's easy. But this case is difficult to adjust the shape. Light up the space to see the gap carefully, then fix them. makes a member called Tamabuchi that will be installed under the style. It's a sim member. It will be the ornament under the style. Among carpenters, the floorboard is called jiita. The style is called tokobuchi, and the material under tokobuchi is called tamabuchi. Tama means a ball in Japanese. The front side of tamabuchi will be round-shaped. Okay, let's finish it. First, install the substrate material of shiki, as well as general shiki. Decide the dimension based on the character of the column. This material will be visible only from the front side. The thickness will be the thickness of tatami plus 3 mm. Apply glue just in case. As well as kamoi, the surface of it is offset from the columns only a little, not too much. If it's offset too much, there will be the gap between tatami and shiki after shrinkage of materials later. So make shiki offset only a little. Install tamabuchi for a trial. Cuts the style. At the same time of cutting the style, make a small piece of the style to draw the marking of the style on the column. Only by measurements of dimension, the marking will not be matching. Cut off the portion where the style will come. Regarding the top side, using a fine-toothed saw, cut off it carefully. It's very difficult to make a notch for a style on the column. If it's a big notch, it's easy. At the top side and the bottom side, the shape of the notch should be the same as the chamfer. The column is white, so even small mistake will stand out, so cut off it carefully. Okay, the notch is fine. Let's install the members. Tamabuchi cannot be fixed by screws. It's not the portion stepped on, but fix it by glue. Install the style from the back side. I applied glue too much. Remove the glue by wet cloths. If I use dry tissue, glue will get in the fibers of zelkova. If so, the portion cannot be painted, so glue should be removed by wet cloths. The floorboard is too wide, so cut off the edge of the board. Fix the substrate materials. Adjust the position of the substrate materials using the cut-off piece. Fix it at the position of 1mm down. It cannot be flat. Unlike the style at the entrance, the gap here is not too much. As you can see, this is very steady zelkova. In usual cases, the kickback often happens while using circular saw. It's rare that the saw moves smoothly like this. It's very steady. This board is narrow but thick. It's difficult to cut it diagonally, so I cut the backside roundly. This time, the floorboard is thick material, and it's very steady zelkova, so I don't use a substrate material to prevent deforming of the floorboard. I fix it with strong urethane glue. Use wedge to adjust the position towards the style. To fix it, I don't drive the screws from the top side directly into the floorboard. Use substrate materials and push the floorboard indirectly. And drive in screws from the back side as soon as possible. I don't drive in screws at once. I drive in screws by 2 times. Zelkova is hard, so screws are sometimes broken. If screws are broken, they can never be removed. So reduce the resistance and drive in screws carefully. Install ceilings. Fix the member called kumo-ita. Kumo-ita is the prevention of the damage on the wall by scroll. It's the board fixed under the cornice. Next, fix zokinzuri. Zokinzuri is also made of zelkova. Fix it by thin screws. Zokinzuri is the prevention of stains on the wall while wiping the floor. It's a member to stop a floor corrosion. Lastly, fix the substrate materials of walls and install gypsum boards. This room will be finished by plaster, so this Tokonoma is also finished by plaster. Okay, now I've completed small Tokonoma with natural woods. It's charming. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.